I ordered the Roadster, which I think is like the funniest thing. I don't know. Have we talked about this?
Yeah,
bit.
this is your best joke. I told you this is my
Yeah.
favorite joke of yours.
Well, I just think I ordered the Tesla Roadster, and the car doesn't come out probably for another 2 years. It's a fucking crazy car. Like it's like someone tweeted at Elon once. They were like, "Will it be able to fly?" And he's like, "Well, with the thrusters underneath the car, there may be a chance that you'll be able to take off." And like he was being dead serious. Like this car's gonna be fucking insane. And to pre-order it, you have to put $5,000 down, and then to like finish your pre-order, you have to pay the full price of the car. So I paid $250,000 for the full price of the car, and I paid for this like a year ago. Like a full year ago. So like, and you know, the cars that come, and I'm hearing that it won't come for another, 1 to 2 to 3 years. So I just think it's gonna be so funny when I'm completely fucking out of money. I'm living in like, I'm living under a fucking bridge. I have nothing left, and then all of a sudden, a UPS guy comes to my door like, "Hey, you got this Roadster right here. I don't even have a place to fucking charge it anymore because I'm all out of money." Like the thing's gonna get delivered so late, but it's crazy that I already paid for it. Like it's just like, it's crazy that I'm waiting for this gift and one day it'll just be here. Did you see the new Tesla?
No.
The new Tesla doesn't have correct guys. I could be wrong, but Mike Sheffer came over and he told me all this. The new Tesla, the new like updated version of the Model S and the Model X, it doesn't have the ability to switch from drive to reverse.
What do you mean?
Like you can't, like it doesn't have the little notch that puts the car from park to drive to reverse.
Okay, how do you do it then?
It's Elon saying with AI, it's going to be able to determine which way your car should be moving.
That sounds
What?
scary.
Yeah, so like you're not even going to have the option to do it. It'll just know that now you have to go forward, now you have to go backward.
Okay, so I get in the car.
You're in the driveway.
Let's say I go to Ralph's and I
Okay.
just bought some groceries.
Yeah.
I'm parked in. I have to back up. What happens?
It'll go back for you.
And then what?
Listen, I'm just as confused as you are, because like I understand like how the car will be able to know like to pull out of the driveway. Like that makes sense. There's something
Right.
in front of it. It has to go back. But like, what if like you're at Ralph's, a guy, you're backing out, and a guy not anywhere near you goes, "Wait, pull back in for a second."
Yeah.
Like then what do you do?
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. It's,
New Tesla.
you have to stand behind it or something to get it to go forward. Like, what is that? Like, how's that going to work? Okay, so someone tweeted saying, "No gear shifter, no turn signals, no problem." And Elon responded, "No more stalks. Car guesses drive direction based on what obstacles it sees. Context and navigation map. You can override on touchscreen." Okay, so yeah. So you could still put it into reverse.
So if you override it on touchscreen, what do? There's no stick.
Well, no, you put it on you can hit reverse on the touchscreen.
touchscreen.
But he's saying it's not going to be like a normally necessary thing, which is nice.
Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna like that.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. But I mean, sooner or later, these cars will be able to drive by themselves completely, right?
Right.
I guess.
This sounds like when Apple got rid of the home button. Everyone was like, "Dude, come on, you need one button." And then now, when you go back to the iPhones with the button,
Yeah.
you're like, "This is the most pathetic thing ever."
Right.
I love that. That's what I love about like people like Elon and like Steve Jobs is like the way they innovate is like so ahead of everybody's thinking. Like everybody hates them for their innovations, and then a week later they come to love it. Like that's what the coolest part about like a true innovator is.
Yeah.
What's something you've never experienced before that you'd love to?
I'd love to go on the moon.
Oh, I meant sexually.
Oh.
unless that's something I'd like. I don't want to knock your style, but if that's what you want to do. No, I mean like is there something crazy sexually that you've yet to experience? Like being with a younger guy. Well, that was a weird joke for me to make. Let's
No, I'm good.
That
on
felt like a joke. If somebody was writing our lives and they wrote that, all the other writers in the room would be like, "No."
No.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't approve that. I'm like, that's not what David would say.
Yeah.
Okay, what is something you would want to experience sexually?
Sexually, I think honestly, I would just like to be with somebody and just have like regular sex.
I've never had that.
Bro,
I just like sex.
Bro, I was really like, I was really just focusing on your mouth, and you're like, I just really would like to just find someone. That was probably.
That's it. I just want to find someone.
Damn, dude. I wanted the question to be fun, but you made it all sad.
Well, what do you want to say? I want my ass diddled? I mean,
Well, do you?
No.
Like something I would want to experience.
Yeah.
Wax. I've never
An
done anything
orgy?
with wax. Super simple.
Oh, wax.
But like someone pouring wax on
Yeah,
like.
I've had that.
Oh yeah.
On your back?
Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, I've definitely had it.
You sure you didn't just fall asleep in the living room and then your foot knocked over a candle and it just started pouring on your back? That could have been it.
What's that really sexy movie?
Angry Birds?
No.
Magic Mike?
It's based on a book.
Angry Birds. It's based on a game. No, I'm in Angry Birds.
No, I know. What's
That's
the
why
really
it's
sexy
sexy.
movie?
Angry
that
Birds.
girls love?
Specifically the character Axel.
Dave, Angry Birds is great. It is not sexy in any way.
There's no sex appeal.
Not in Angry Birds, especially with Axel. Axel's not getting laid.
He's a security guard. He has authority. I think that's pretty sexy.
You think Axel's getting laid? Like
Out of all the
Jason
birds?
Sudeikis is getting laid. in
Out of
Angry
all
Birds.
the birds.
Yeah, out of all the
you think the
birds.
red bird?
Yeah.
No, I don't think the red bird. I think the red bird gets laid the least because women maybe find it more difficult to approach him, so they just sleep with his friends.
Oh, so you think Axel's the one getting laid?
Yeah,
over
I think
Bird
he's like the
Island.
low key, easy target, but it's also like he's a little not the best looking bird,
Yes.
right? So like I assume when girls see him, they're like, oh, I can probably get him because he's not the best looking, and I think it's sexy because he works in security.
I think Axel.
Oh, Axel, by the way, if you're completely new to this podcast and you've only been listening for a week,
It's my character from Angry Birds 2, 2019.
it's a big hit movie. I had one line in it, but it kind of resonated with fans everywhere. No, imagine though this is your first podcast of us and we're like going deep into this Axel character
They're like,
and everyone's like, what?
They should do that. They should have an Axel spinoff.
Oh my dude,
You just made an Axel voice.
I did?
Yeah, you just went, oh! That's like when you
Dude,
say,
because
it's on!
I'm so excited to start shooting again. Wait, that's a good idea. A
Yeah, we
spin-off?
could write it right now if you want. I mean, in my mind, I think Axel's married already.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he's like got some.
Is it? You think Axel's like Kevin James Mall Cop?
Yeah.
Or is he like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant? Like, has he been through shit, or is he just like working the mall?
When Dave compares himself to like real sexy, like masculine guys, I'm not sure if he's kidding or not. Sometimes
I don't
Wait,
think
what do
he
you
is.
mean?
like sometimes you'll compare yourself to like masculine, like sexy dudes. And I don't know if you're kidding or not.
Oh, like
I think most of the time you are, but I think a couple of sometimes you are kind of serious.
Like when I go like,
They're like, I'm like Robert Downey Jr.
you know, like when I take my shirt off and I look like Matt Damon? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, okay, all right. Yo, you didn't need to pick on me like this.
I think Axel's really cool. He's really funny. I think he's already married. And I think he probably has like a woman who like really takes care of him, watches over him.
Oh,
And who's like really sweet, and Axel's
He like
probably
likes
not too.
hanging out with his boys, you know?
And Axel's probably not too smart.
is Axel? Oh, whoa. All right, no more talk of this. No more.